Hey everyone, you know that things you do almost every day without really thinking about it. Cleaning. We've turned it into just another chore, something to get through as quickly as possible. But here's what's interesting. What if I told you that cleaning is actually one of the most accessible ways to practice both Feng Shui and meditation? I know those words might sound mysterious or complicated. Feng Shui with its ancient principles, meditation with its deep spiritual practice. But the truth is, both of them can be experienced in the simplest act you already do every day, cleaning your space. So today let's discover how these ordinary acts connect to these profound practices. Here's where Feng Shui comes in, and it's simpler than you might think. At its core, Feng Shui is about one thing: energy flow. The Chinese call it qi. And here's the practical truth. When your space is cluttered, energy can't flow. When energy can't flow, you feel it. Look around right now. How does your space feel? Is it clear and open, or cluttered and heavy? That feeling you get when you walk into a messy room, that heaviness, that resistance, that's stagnant energy. And Feng Shui teaches us that this external blockage creates internal blockage too. This isn't mystical, it's experiential. When you clear your space, when light can move freely, when there's a room to breathe, something shifts inside you. You actually feel lighter. This is Feng Shui in action, not complicated formulas. Just the simple practice of clearing space so energy and life can flow. So here's where Taoism comes in with a radical idea. What if the path forward is actually about letting go? There's this teaching, in pursuing the Tao, diminish daily. It's the opposite of how we normally live, right? We are always accumulating, acquiring, holding on. But the wisdom here points the other way. Subtract, release, simplify. And cleaning becomes the physical expression of this. When you remove something from your home, you are not just making physical space. You are actually releasing a claim on your mental energy. 10 things to remove means 10 few things pulling at your attention. This is how you create stillness. The Taoists understood that you can't find inner peace when your environment is constantly pulling at you. The outside has to settle before the inside can truly rest. Now, Zen takes this even further. In Zen, cleaning isn't preparation for the real practice. It is the practice. There's a story I love. A monk goes to this great Zen master, Zhao Zhou, looking for the secret to enlightenment. And the master just says, "Go wash your bowl." That's it. No mystical teaching, no secret technique, just wash your bowl. The point is this: the truth isn't hiding somewhere else. It's right here, in the ordinary act of doing what's in front of you. When you wash your dish, can you just wash the dish? Not thinking about what's next, not wishing you were somewhere else. Just the water, the surface, the movement. That's meditation in motion. That's consciousness training. And then there's this famous debate between two Zen masters. One said, the mind is like a mirror that needs constant cleaning. Keep wiping away the dust. The other said, there's nothing there to begin with. Where can dust even land? They sound contradictory, but here's the beautiful part. They are both true. You have to do the work, the daily practice of clearing and cleaning. And through that work, you eventually realize what you are clearing away is just the dust. The clarity underneath was always there. So what does all this mean for your actual life? For the dishes in your sink, the mess on your desk? It means you have a choice. You can see cleaning as something to rush through and resent, or you can see it as an opportunity to practice being present, to practice letting go, to train your awareness through the most ordinary moments. Because here's the thing, when you feel that resistance come up, and it will, that the resistance isn't really about the cleaning. It's about being asked to be here, fully, with what is, instead of escaping into your thoughts about what should be happening. Every time you clean with awareness, with attention, you are training yourself in presence. And that skill doesn't stay in the kitchen. It moves into everything else you do. The floor you are sweeping is not just the floor. It's where you are learning to be completely where you are. So here's what I hope you take away today. Feng Shui and meditation aren't separate, complicated practices you need to learn. They are already available to you in the most ordinary moment. When you pick up that cloth, when you clear that counter, when you sweep that floor. Feng Shui happens when you clear space and let energy flow. Meditation happens when you're fully present with the simple act in front of you. And cleaning is where these two practices meet. So next time when you clean, try something. Slow down, pay attention. Feel the shift in the space as it clears. Notice your mind settling as the room settles. That's Feng Shui, that's meditation, right there in your hands. Thanks for watching. Keep your space clear and your mind clearer.